This is Patrick at E1 Business Solutions. Today we're going to look at a SmartPost login issue that you see once in a while. And so we'll go through it. So in this case, to set the scenario up, I have created a user in GP called SmartPost. That my plan is to just use this user to be the SmartPost user, and then log in as that user, and he'll be a power user in GP. And then I've also installed SmartPost 18.8 on my 18.8 GP, as we can see here. So you can see I'm logging as SmartPost and logging in the password. And this is obviously correct password because it's logging in my company, although you can't see that here. Logging the company, but we do get this message: SmartPost failed to load, valid or incomplete configuration, login user failed for SmartPost. This is added in 18.7, so if there's a login issue with the SmartPost user in SmartPost 18.7 or 8, it will throw up a message just saying, visually letting you know that there's a problem. If you're on previous versions, if you go into the SmartPost event log, we can see the same exact error. It's still written there. The same in 18.8, but it just brings it to you visibly. So we get a login, failed for user SmartPost. Now in this case, it's potentially, you could have permissions issues of some sort, but we wouldn't expect that because I created him as a GP user, and in a second we'll be able to see that it logs in fine. And we can see that I am power user in GP. So what's the problem here? Well, the reason this fails is because I said the words, I set them up as a user in GP. So if I pull up my users, obviously I did because I'm logged in as that user. You can see on the toolbar, I logged in as SmartPost. This is obviously a GP user, and so he's regular user, and again, he's a power user. But the problem is that the name SmartPost, the user SmartPost, is an account created by the SmartPost install. And this is used for reading and writing to the SmartPost tables in the Dynamics database. And so what happens is if I create the user as a GP user, it assigns permissions to the databases and Dynamics database and all that, and that's perfect. But GP uses an encryption against their passwords. And so if my password is access, for example, that's what I type into the GP UI, but it get converted into, whatever characters as the encrypted password. So SmartPost doesn't know how to do that encryption. Microsoft never revealed an external way to do that. And so we have our own encryption method in SmartPost that will log in. But the thing about that, of course, is since they're different passwords, then the SmartPost actually fails, and then I can't solve that. So the solution to this problem is don't make a user called SmartPost. It can be called GP SmartPost. It can be called SPost. It could be SP, anything other than the word SmartPost. And so in order to do that, what I probably would do then is just log in as SA, because I need the SQL permissions, whereas SmartPost doesn't have the SQL permissions. The SA user would, even if I am a GP power user. And you're getting the same error logging in because SmartPost, again, is trying to log in as this user using the password that was set up on the install, and that failed due to the GP encryption. And so if I was going to do this, set up system user, and I should be able to pull up my SmartPost user, and I want to delete this user. And for the purpose of this video, we will not recreate that, so I will exit out. And now all traces of the SmartPost user should be gone. And if we do a quick install, making sure that the path is right. This is my 18.0 install, so let's fix it to my 18.8 install. This will default to whatever is the default SQL instance, or excuse me, the default GP instance, which would be, in my case, the 18.0 install. I've got all the installs of GPs, so that's why it didn't default to my 18.8 install. It defaulted to just the default instance, which most customers would be just the one. All right, so we're successfully installed. If we relaunch GP, run this as admin, and make sure you include new code. If you don't get that, do you want to include new code prompt, that means that you did not install to this GP path, and you will find that SmartPost isn't installed because it's not in the right spot. We know immediately that I did not get the same SmartPost error, and if I go to Tools, SmartPost, and let's go to Posting Maintenance, and I use my lookup, here's my user. So we can see that indeed the SmartPost user is now using the password that we provided during the SmartPost install that I just did, and then I can connect successfully and I don't get an error. I don't have to use the SA user. Most people won't, of course. You'd want to leave them for yourself. So you can create any other user, could be any other user with any other permissions in GP against whatever companies that you want. Just make sure not to call them SmartPost.